Hi guys, it's Katie from Homemade Food Junkie, and today we are going to be doing a cook and clean with me. I'm going to be making a keto low-carb lasagna. My family doesn't actually do the keto diet, but we do like to eat low carb, so I find a lot of great keto recipes and I like to throw them in our weekly dinner menu. So that's what we are going to be making today. I'm going to serve it with Caesar salad, and this video is in collaboration with my sister Amanda. She has a channel where she does a lot of cleaning videos, mommy vlog, homeschool, lifestyle type videos. It's a really awesome channel, so go ahead and pop over and check her out. I will leave all of her information down below for you guys to find her easily. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we're going to start prepping the vegetables, which just happens to be one white onion. So we just need half of an onion for this recipe. And I just wanted to mention this recipe isn't mine. I got it from Hey Keto Mama, and I will leave her details down below. So you're gonna put the stove at about medium high and get ready to brown the meat. There are two types of meat. I used Hempler's mild Italian sausage. We don't really like spicy in our family. And I also used Butcher Box ground beef. And if you guys don't know what Butcher Box is, it's a subscription-based meat box that just gets delivered right to your door. We have an unboxing on it, and I will link that down below as well. So we're gonna brown the hamburger meat and get ready with our cheeses. So we use a half a cup of ricotta cheese, half a cup of Parmesan, and a half a cup of mozzarella. So the Parmesan, it called for grated, but I just used shredded and it worked out just fine. Also put in some salt and pepper and some garlic salt as well to give it a nice flavor. And I don't really measure my spices. I probably should, but I'm so used to just cooking, like throwing things in there. But I'm pretty sure all of those spices called for about a teaspoon each. And you can check that on the recipe if you're trying to make this as well. So my meat, I am just checking to see if it's browning okay, and it is looking good. So we cover that up and just start folding in the cheeses that we mixed together earlier. So at this point, I like to start cleaning up. I'm one of those OCD people, and I can't stand to cook in a dirty kitchen, so I'm constantly cleaning while I'm going. It just helps me feel a little better about my counter space and my stovetop space. I like to have nice clean surfaces to work on. So the hamburger is starting to get ready. So the next step is to just drain the hamburger and add in the onion. And as you can see, I made a huge mess of my stove. Good thing it's a cleaning video. I also went ahead and added some minced garlic in here, which the recipe, I don't think it called for any minced garlic, but I'm kind of a garlic fanatic and I add garlic wherever I can, especially in a recipe like lasagna. I just love fresh garlic. So you just cover that up and it's going to sit in there for 3 to 5 minutes and let the onions soften. So I'm just cleaning up my cutting board. I've just started using that cleaning spray and I like it a lot. I think that's the rosemary and orange concentrate and it smells really good. So the next step is just to put a cup and a half of marinara sauce in. I'm just using a Safeway Signature Kitchen's basic marinara sauce that I got from the store. So you just mix that all together and add the garlic salt in next and some more oregano. I also always like to add in a little extra salt and pepper. I like all of the sauces and seasonings to be really vibrant so that there's a whole lot of flavor in everything that I cook. Especially if I'm missing something like the pasta, I need some extra flavor. So the next step here is just to put it in a little casserole dish. I used a teeny tiny dish. I'm not sure why I used a dish that small because I actually had some left over at the end that you'll see me have to deal with. My husband was super hungry, so he had to come in and see when dinner was going to be ready, which unfortunately it still had a while to go, about 20 minutes of cooking time. So you just layer the ricotta cheese and the hamburger mixture together and you top with Parmesan and mozzarella. So I put mine on a baking sheet because I have had things spill over in the oven before and it is no fun. So you're going to pop that in there for 20 minutes and let it bake away. And while it bakes, I am always cleaning and taking advantage of that. This is the extra hamburger that I had. So I just stuck it in a container to have for later. I made up a really quick Caesar salad. I just cheated and used a kit because sometimes it's just easier to do that. So I also always like to serve some steamed up veggies. So it is all done and it looks amazing and it's bubbling and it smells so good. I did end up broiling it for 5 minutes afterwards just to give the cheese a nice crispy top. You don't have to by any means, but I did because I like my cheese a little bit crispier. So I'm serving up my daughter's plate right now. I usually just try and give her some vegetables. She will not eat salad, so vegetables it is, and some watermelon and lasagna. And that usually goes over pretty well with her and my little guy. So after dinner, I start cleaning and putting all my food away. If you notice that I have green saran wrap, that's because I have a Christmas edition that I bought like a couple days before Christmas, and I'm still trying to use it up. So it's probably going to be like green saran wrap for an entire year at my house, but that's okay. So I just like to get all my dishes going and get everything put away in a timely manner. And usually while I'm doing this, my husband is giving the kids a bath and getting them ready for bed. So here I am using the 7th generation dish soap tablets. This is actually the first time I've used these. I got them in a Grove box, so I was really excited to try them out. And I'm really happy with how they clean the dishes. They did a really good job. So I just start the dishwasher and I always wash my little boy's tray and try and get that all clean. I absolutely love this sink. It's a farmhouse with no insert in it and I can fit that whole massive tray in there and I just like absolutely love it. I also have to use a whole lot of child locks because my naughty little 15-month-old loves to dig his way through my kitchen cabinets, so you'll see me use those a lot. This is that concentrate spray that I'm using. I go over it initially just to get all of the dirt and grime off of the countertop. And then I come back a second time with the Method Granite Cleaner. And I've been using that Method Granite Cleaner for about a week and a half. And I have to say, I've been really impressed with it. I've used 3 different granite cleaners so far since I've gotten my granite countertops. And I love the Method because it just smells really good. And it also cleans the stovetop really well. I've noticed when I use it that it really shines everything up. And I also like to use it on my KitchenAid because it makes that cherry red sparkle in the kitchen, which I'm all about that sparkle and shine. There's just something so satisfying about having a really clean and shiny kitchen when you go to bed and everything is in its place and it smells good and you just know you don't have to wake up in the morning and do all of it because you get to make breakfast in a perfectly clean kitchen and I love it. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer. And one of the last things that I like to do is pick all of the kitchen stools up and get all of the food that fell on the floor during dinner time, which it's a lot because I have a 4-year-old and a 15-month-old. So I just like to make sure all those little grimy things are picked up and swept. Easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. And that's it. That's my kitchen all cleaned up after dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and come back later and see us next time. Bye-bye.